money roll, yeah, I'm looking at the bank statements, I do not want to tell, yeah, nuts with my gang, you be just a stain, cover on my chain.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Hope you guys are having a great day as usual. So for this video, guys, I'm going to be doing a reaction to Doug Stanhope, and the reaction that I'm doing the video of is him talking about nationalism. So let's jump into the clip. Hopefully it's funny, and we'll have a little discussion after. Let's go!
Nationalism does nothing but teach you how to hate people that you never met.
He's right.
All of a sudden you take pride in accomplishments you had no part in whatsoever. Like the Americans would go, fuck the French. Fuck the French. If we hadn't saved their ass in 2 world wars, they'd be speaking German right now. You go, oh, was that us? That was us? Was that me and you? We saved the French? Jesus. I know I blacked out a little bit after that 4th shot of Jägermeister last night. I don't remember. I know we went through the Wendy's drive-thru. We were going to get one of them fresh cheddar sandwiches that looked so alluring on the commercial, but then we ordered it and realized we had no money and we had to ditch out before the second window. And those douchebags in line behind us with the bass music while we got our order and out. We laughed about that, but I don't remember saving the French. I went through the last 10 calls on my cell phone and there's nothing incoming or outgoing to the French looking for muscle on a project. I checked my pants, there's no mud stains on the knees from where we were garroting krauts in the trenches at Verdun. I think we didn't do anything but watch sports bloopers while we got hammered. I think we should shut the fuck up. All that stuff, tradition and heritage, it's dead people's baggage. Quit carrying it. Did you make it up? No. It's passed on to me. Pass it back. Every immigration argument that you hear, they never come from a, like, well, how does it affect you personally? Well, you know, these immigrants, they come to our country, they burden our tax system. What they do is they come here and they get into our education system and our health care, and I gotta pay the taxes. My taxes have to pay that. Well, what the fuck are you doing to me? Every time you have a kid, because it's American, I should pull up a chaise lounge and wave a flag while 15 of those things come out of you, pay everyone. Oh, I can't wait to pay for these. I have a vasectomy and an abortion on my record, but I can't wait for all your fucking fat-headed Midwestern kids to come out here. What are you, Catholic? Come on, keep fruitful and multiply. Love it, love it. I'll get a second job. No, keep. Well, these immigrants, they don't speak the language. Then don't talk to them. That's all your problem. Now it's clear. You know who speaks the language perfectly? Your next door neighbor. You've lived there 8.5 years. You've never said one fucking word in that time. You avert eye contact should you check the mail at the same time. So why would you give a shit with the guy selling gnip-gnops in a cart in the park? None of your fucking business. And all the cliched arguments like that, well, they're lazy, they're shiftless, and they're criminals, and all this. All those arguments go against the main cliched argument of they're taking American jobs. I live on the Mexican border. I live 7 miles off the Mexican border in a town, Bisbee, Arizona, a little town. I can go out any day and watch Border Patrol arresting these guys by the dozen, 11 at a time out of a Dodge Omni, like a clown car with plastic cuffs. And you're right, they don't speak the language and they probably have no education. They don't have fucking shoes half the time. They're like barefoot and tattered castaway, like Gilligan's Island shorts, and like a dirty t-shirt, and dehydrated and wander in a desert for 4 days. And if that guy is as qualified for your job as you are, you're a fucking loser of such epic, humiliating proportions. I would be ashamed to have anyone find out that guy took my job. He doesn't speak English. What, did they do your job training in pantomime? Shit, hey. Oh, say, point, point. I see, point, point. Crank, 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 crank. Oh, you're out of here, mullet head. That guy's more qualified. Fucking asshole, you should have tried harder. Nobody bitches about immigrants taking their job if that person has skills of any level.
Right.
Fucking brain surgeons sitting around the Beverly Hills Hotel lounge. You know what really chaps my ass, Barry? Scandinavian fellas are coming over taking all our good neurosurgery positions. The Norwegians specifically. I say we down ourselves a bottle of Jack Daniels and go stomp us some Ouija ass. The first Ouija we see. Jump out of that Explorer and pound it. Fucking immigrants. All started with that Einstein. Once they brought him over from Germany and we didn't have any good genius jobs, it was a trickle-down effect.
Hey guys, great stuff there by Doug Stanhope. My first time watching Doug Stanhope, so I'm going to give you guys my first impression. I really love the fact that he was talking about real stuff. It felt like more of a conversation, one-on-one conversation with someone like you meet at a bar, or like one of your friends talking about like the world and what's going on with society. And I like how he brought up nationalism and tradition, because it seems like within societies, especially today's society, there's a clash going on between the younger generation and the older generation, where the older generation is kind of stuck in their ways, stuck in the old past traditions, and the younger generation is trying to break through that ceiling and create their own traditions and their own way of doing things. So I always see this clash happening between the younger generation and the older generation. And I'm not saying everybody in the older generation is stuck in their ways. That's just like generalization. I'm just saying a lot of older people are kind of stuck in their ways. Not everybody, and not all the younger generation are trying to break through those traditions. Some of the younger generation still adhere to the older traditions. So I'm not painting everybody with the same brush, but he is right in terms of society being like that. And nationalism has started a lot of wars, so it's always important to keep an eye on people that like to instigate those type of things and kind of rally everybody up and get everybody angry. Those are always people that you got to keep an eye out and kind of just keep them in check, keep them in their own place, you know what I mean? Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about this video. Let me know if you guys have any other recommendations that you guys want me to watch from Doug Stanhope or any other comedians. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, because it helps the video out a lot and it helps the channel grow, guys. But I'm gonna wrap this video up, guys, so take care of yourself. Stay safe, because it is a crazy world and there are a lot of crazy people. But most importantly, guys, peace.